Whether you're new to this or true to this, welcome to Real for That. I'm Ben.
And I'm Steph, and this is the show where we use our expert opinions. I don't know. I'm not forgetting this. To review, discuss, dissect reality TV shows.
And this season is all about Big Brother, season 28.
Let's get real.
Guys, I'm back.
He's back.
I took a week off, cut you bitches some slack, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I mean? That I am back.
Yeah.
I'm back, and I'm back with a vengeance for the housemates. I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say for Lyric.
No, her absence was honestly barely noted in this episode.
Yeah.
Like, there was nothing that I was missing from her. I did text Stephanie when I found out that Lyric was evicted. I was like, oh my god, wait, why am I sad? And then I watched, I caught up, and then we watched last night's episode, and I was like, you know what? I don't miss her. You know?
Yeah.
She wasn't, doing enough for me to miss her, but, I just kind of enjoyed her presence sometimes.
Okay.
But, yeah. The nominees this week, just to recap, we have Barrett, Chuck, and Haley. And the target is supposedly Haley at, the start of the week.
Yeah, Thog.
What?
That's what they call her.
Thog?
Uh-huh.
What does that mean?
Because it's the first 4 letters of her last name, and it also just sounds, hideous. So they call her Thog.
Wow. I was absolutely cracking up after the nomination ceremony when Melody and Mallory took their Adam and Eve punishment to the diary room, and they're basically just making fun of Haley because of how hard of a game she's had. She's had such a hard time in the house. It's just been really hard for Haley. And the fact that she keeps saying it.
I know. What producer is putting that into her ear?
Because she has quite literally been on the right side of the house for a month.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know where she's gotten this narrative from.
I have no idea.
That it's been a really hard time for her.
Yeah.
She was just a HOH.
For real. And she thought that was the hardest part of her experience.
You were safe the whole week.
Yeah.
And got, mind you, 0 blood on her hands.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, if she were to act right, she'd be very well positioned in the game. Because she hasn't really done anything.
Yeah, true.
But she's just annoying. So nobody likes her. She is the type of house guest that everybody wants out just because they don't like her. She's not really doing that much.
Mm-hmm.
Even as a HOH, she had the power and everybody voted against what she wanted. You know?
Yeah.
So, I don't even see her as much of a threat. I think everyone just wants her out because she's annoying.
Yeah, because honestly, I don't know what to say about her. I was going to say I do think she has a good heart. I don't know. I used to like her, and it's not that I don't now, but I'm seeing why everyone's annoyed with her, and she's saying the things that are making me annoyed too. I want to know her better. I want to know what her deal is. Why is she like this? You know?
She gives the type of person that whenever something bad happens to them would be like, of course it's happening to me. You know what I mean? She's very much that kind of person. That's right. Just my luck.
No, seriously.
Negative? Nelly.
We know someone like that where she's always yeah, and that would happen to me. My friends even say it's a Haleyism, ha ha ha, you know?
She is. I feel like she's very self-centered in this game and thinks that she is the main character of the game, and she's just really not.
Well, have you seen the live feeds with her? Or do you want me to fill you in real quick?
Yeah.
Basically, she's content with going home, which I posted a clip about this on our Instagram.
Which
Go follow it.
Literally never me in that game.
Never. But yeah, and she was telling people, you know what, I'm fine with going this week as long as I'm remembered as the strong player who made the big moves like I did.
What moves? The entire house flipped your HOH.
Yeah.
So weird.
And I didn't bend my character at all or anything like that. And I have integrity, and I was okay.
I just think that if she had a better outlook or a better personality, she would be a lot better positioned in the game, but she's just annoying, so people don't like her.
Here's the one thing I will say about her. I'm going to need her skincare routine, her makeup routine, her hair routine, and everything, because she's literally the most beautiful person I've ever seen.
She has good skin. For sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then...
Yeah, what's her first thing?
A saga begins towards the start of the episode that kind of sets up the trajectory of this entire episode.
Mm-hmm.
And it revolves around Angela.
Yes, and I have a note about Dee in this moment with Angela, so you tell the Angela part.
So basically, if you haven't heard, pretty much like the entire house flipped the votes last week. Including Angela, including Dee, and
Devins.
Dee and Devins. But Dee and Devins are kind of talking about how, like, this is so great, like, we did it, we're, like, lying, it's so maniacal, like, we have everyone convinced, like, everyone's so confused, it's great. Angela starts worrying, you could say, about her own lying, and that she's not gonna be able to do it, and it's weighing too hard on her to lie to Haley about her vote. And so she starts to kind of think about, like, I don't know if I can really do this.
Sucks for her, because she's about to blow up her own game.
Yeah.
I also had to add that in this moment, Dee gets a confessional, and she's basically talking about all the alliances that she's in, which we haven't even seen half of them.
I was gonna say, I was really confused during that.
She first mentions that she has the Honor Society, which apparently is Dee, Lala, Taylor, and who? Kamu? Maybe? No, not Kamu.
It literally
It's
doesn't
definitely
matter.
not Kamu, actually, because there's something later that happens with him. But, I don't know, and someone else. Then she has the Wolf Pack, which is some alliance with Yash, because that's, like, the most important part of that. The crossovers, as we know. And then the Icons, they have 2 powers and an Angela, as she says.
Of course.
Which, that could be a power or a punishment on any day. You know what I mean? Like, it could change.
Totally.
And today's kind of looking like a punishment. Anyway.
Yeah, so basically Angela's like, I really don't think I can do this forever. And that kind of starts the trajectory of this episode leading to Angela's blowout. But before this, there's also a moment in the HOH room post-nominations where Chuck goes up to Lala's HOH room and is basically just, like, prying her for, like, why he was put up. And I feel like, again, you have so much time in the Big Brother house that, like, you are going to have these conversations. But sometimes I'm watching it and I'm like, she literally does not owe you an explanation at all. Like, she's the HOH and could literally just be like, sorry, you're on the block. But I just think there's nothing else to do. So it's like, you're going to have every conversation that you think of, because what else?
It's also like when I was in school and I would get a 92 on a test and I was like, well, I would go to the teacher and be like, so how could I get the 100? Like, what did I do?
Totally.
It's giving that.
Totally. And so Chuck goes up and he's like, why the fuck am I on the block? And Lala's like, baby, you were on a sinking ship named Haley.
And you were tied too tight to her.
Yeah. She was like, basically, you're on the block because of Haley, and we see you as, like, a duo. And Chuck is, like, bawling his eyes out in confessional, being like, it's so unfair that I'm on the block because I'm friends with Haley, and, like, it's not a sinking ship. Like, Lala doesn't even have a game. And he basically sits in Lala's HOH room and tells her that she's not playing the game, and the whole house has been saying it. Which, like, once again, like, you're talking to the HOH.
Which, can I tell you what Lala said back to him? She says, that is my game. My game is #confused.
She's iconic. For a while, I was like, she really is not playing the game. But she is locked in.
She's locked.
She really locked into it now, and I feel like she is really just pulling her weight finally in the game. And I like that she's not taking anybody's bullshit. She's like, fuck you, you're gonna come into my HOH room and tell me that I should have put up other people. Like, no, you're on the block, deal with it. And if you feel this strongly about it, win one of the challenges to take yourself off.
For real.
Which, evidently, yikes. But what else? Oh, Dee and Devins.
Yes,
is that your...
Yes! We're going.
This is good.
Okay.
Yeah, get into it.
Okay, so Devins just has an inkling that Dee has this power because Mallory came out with the punishment of Adam and Eve with Melody. So he's like, okay, I thought it was Mallory last week. So because it's not her anymore, that means it has to be Dee, because who else would it be? Totally. And you know what? Smart. And this is why Devins is, like, one of the best. He then confronts Dee about it and is like, hey, I know you have the power. And all this. And he's like, even if she doesn't, like, I need her to know that I know, so that she will tell me eventually that she has it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then she's, like, kind of keeping it up. I was like, no, I don't have it. No, I don't have it. Like, but if I were to have it and didn't tell you, would you hate me? And he's like, no, not at all. Like, all this, like, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I would be glad that you have it. And she goes, okay, well, I have it. And then she basically explains to him what the VP bribe is, where they have $5,000 to bribe anyone to do what they want, basically.
One thing about Dee is she was telling everybody about this power this episode.
Like, yeah and no, though.
Well, she only told 2 people.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, it was only 2 people.
Like, she was just fucking letting it loose, which is fine.
Honestly, that would be me. Like, I would say it wouldn't be me, but it would be
I
me.
know, because I love some gossip. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, she tells him, and I think it makes sense for her to tell him.
I mean,
like, I think they're very strong.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he would run and tell. So, I thought that was fine.
Yes. My next one was about Haley.
Mine is too.
Oh, I'm so good at this.
It's the... Yeah, okay. She isn't letting it go. She is not letting this vote flip go.
No.
Which, I feel like, again, if I was in the house, something like this, like, if you have all of this time to think, you would probably spiral about it and overthink and start to wonder who in the house is lying to you and really get in your head about it. But at the same time, I think that the way somebody like Kamu took this situation is a lot smarter to treat it like a new game. Understand that everything is blown up, all of the alliances are kind of like muddied now, and that you can basically start anew if you really want to.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what Haley could have done. Would people have accepted her into their alliances? No. But she will just not let it go. She's like, I'm so confused. Everyone's lying to me. I think this person's lying. I think Dee's lying. This, that, and the third. And she's opening up to Angela about this and about her concern. And Angela's just kind of sitting there, like, if I was Haley, I would have known immediately that Angela was lying. Like, she looked like a, nervous kitten. You know what I mean?
And there's something she said, oh my god, I should have written it down. But when Haley was pressing Dee and Angela together about who flipped this vote, and Dee, like, walks away, and then Angela's like, yeah, but, like, it doesn't really matter anymore. Clearly it matters to Haley. Mm-hmm. So the fact that she's saying it doesn't matter means it's her.
I thought about that too. I don't remember what the exact quote was, but she basically was like telling her to get over it.
Yeah.
And like that to me would have stuck out as like, oh, so you flipped.
Also, I'm shocked at how Dee handled it, because Dee's good at lying. She's good in the games, as Johnny Bananas would say.
She literally got up and
She literally just walked out. I was like, wait, that's so obvious. And how did Haley not know it from that point?
No, she literally got up and walked out.
I mean, Haley claimed that she knew it was Dee from even before then, and that's why she sat down with them. But, like, how would you not know? Like, why would Dee do that?
Mm-hmm.
Unless it was edited, but I really don't think it was.
No, it looked, like, super weird.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the pre-veto convos and everyone's sort of, like, plans about how this could go down.
Oh, actually, before we get into that, I do want to mention that Angela said that, that Haley said that Angela totally isn't lying to her face because they're ride or dies. So.
Oh, yeah, she has a lot of confidence. Which, I wrote this down at a later note, but I might as well bring it up now. Once again, if you've been watching the live feeds, you got more information.
Yes, me.
You. But, so I'm curious. Are they that close?
Okay, so basically what happened, ever since Haley started her HOH, Angela, Dee, Devins, all them, like, have been up there trying to help her, like, pick noms, talk her ideas through, and, like, all this. Haley's been really, like, going with it and all this, and she wants to be aligned with them. As soon as Haley was crying about having her hard day, and Lyric was in the house and saying that she wants to work with them and all this, Haley's like, absolutely not, like, not working with her. She's flipping on her friends, da-da-da-da-da. Angela was with her every step of the way of her HOH. So she and Angela are, like, buddy-buddy. But Angela and the rest of the icons have all talked about this, and they planted her to do so that Haley would open up to her. Like, it's very planned out, very strategic, all this on the icons part, but Haley genuinely thinks that she and Angela has a very good connection, and she told Angela and Dee that she wants to work with them moving forward and only them.
Okay. Glad I'm caught up, because this was, I mean, unless it was shown last week, because I was out, and so my catch-up was like
a little bit, but
it was kind of like highlight really, like I'm sorry to like tell everyone. But like I just feel like I did not really understand that they were like that close.
Yeah.
And I guess Angela also is really just not the type of person who you should use as an emotional pawn for somebody.
Oh my god,
as we've now seen twice this season.
Twice.
So I don't know when people will learn
Angela, why would you do that?
Can't
even with her.
Anyways.
Yeah. So veto.
So basically, Haley says. No, honestly, even before this. Apparently, Haley's take on the situation is that Kamu would be a replacement nomination this week.
Yeah, considering like Haley and Chuck are up there, they're an alliance of 3, so like
it makes sense.
What to do next is to put Kamu up if one of them gets taken off.
Totally, but Kamu is in confessional, and he's like, I get why they would think that, but like I'm close with Lala, I'm not worried.
Heck yeah.
Which great for him. Haley and Chuck really are just terrible players all around. Like, I really just think that they're awful players, because they came to a decision that the plan is for Chuck or Haley to win the veto and then not use it so that Kamu stays safe because he's the best competitor on their side.
And when they were talking about this, they meant the crossovers, which is even more funny to me. Because they want to prove to the crossovers that they would keep anyone in their alliance safe.
Are you dumb?
So dumb.
Also,
no one else would do this.
Who are you playing for?
Like, she's selfish up until now.
Right.
I
was like, why? You're on the block and you wouldn't use it to save Kamu?
Like, they're trying to think so far out of the box that they're really just thinking out of the house.
For real.
Yeah.
Like, deadass.
Yes.
Like, what do you mean you're on the block and you wouldn't use the veto you win?
Right.
I feel like I've entered an alternate reality. I literally was like, what is she talking about?
Yeah. Should we get into like the troublesome part of all this?
I also just spilled coffee on the couch.
Oh my god, not our set.
Yeah, so basically Lala tells Dee that she should tell Kamu that she flipped. And Dee's like, you know what? Not a bad idea. Maybe I'll tell Kamu, you know, it could like he loves honesty, so maybe he'll appreciate that.
So based on the camera cutting and like this and that, whatever, we would assume that Dee's on her way to do so right now, right?
We would. Evidently not.
Well, not necessarily, but maybe something else just happens first. We get shown the bathroom. In the bathroom is Angela. She's about to, I don't know, blow out her hair or something. I don't know, something like that. Chilling in there. Looks like she's about to break down. Doesn't. Haley walks in. Sees Haley. Breaks down. And she decides that she needs to tell Haley right now that she flipped the vote. They hug each other. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Haley, for what? For what? She's like, I flipped the vote. I flipped it. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I don't mean it personally. I flipped the vote.
Mind you, both Angela and Haley say in confessional, I don't know if our friendship will ever recover from this.
Yeah, and it's not going to.
For sending home Lyric Medeiros.
Child of age pop star.
Star of American Idol.
Katy Perry's star.
For real.
Yeah.
Haley's pissed.
Haley runs to Chuck and tells Chuck everything in the storage room, I believe.
Yeah.
Then she, as she's talking to Chuck, realizes, wait, you know what? I am mad at her. And she walks out of that room and goes back to the bathroom with Angela crying there. And she's like, you know what? Like, this is bad.
Yeah. And Chuck saunters into the bathroom and just like,
Wait, no, even before that, Haley says to Angela that the reason why this is bad is because guess what? Not only did you do this, but then you shouted out my family.
oh my god, which was so stupid. Okay. This is where these people get confused between game and life. Because the fact that Haley's taking issue with Angela flipping and then shouting out her family immediately after, it's like, it's two different things. She flipped, but she likes you as a person and cares about you, so she shouted out your family.
Yeah. And that's what Angela told her, and Haley wasn't buying it.
It's just stupid. Everyone this season is like so confused. Actually, not everybody, but people like Angela, people like Haley, and I love Angela. But I'm like, babe, you have to be able to separate it.
Yes.
Like, that shouldn't have even been in the conversation. It was like such a non-factor.
You know what? Angela should have been able to lie if we're going to be on the show.
Yeah, but that's just what makes her so endearing
No,
and
I
so
know.
interesting of a contestant, is that like she is too like morally conscious to play the game to that extent.
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes her a star.
Also, before you get into the Chuck walking into the bathroom, can we talk about how Haley, when she was telling Chuck says, she's not our mother.
Y'all are so dramatic. If I was them, I'd be like, oh my god, tea. I'd be like, she ate that up. I'd be like, God, I'd be like, good for Mama Ange.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I would do? I would do what Kamu did, but we'll get there.
Ooh, okay.
So basically, then Haley's like, I haven't told Chuck yet. Why Haley just is deciding to make shit up for no reason?
I would do that.
I was like, why? Like, it was stupid. Whatever. She's like, I haven't told Chuck. And then Chuck saunters into the bathroom and like slights Angela. And he's like,
wow,
disappointed.
Angela.
He goes, I'm disappointed. Relax. Like, relax. And then...
So Angela immediately knows that she told Chuck, by the way.
Yeah, she's like, I know you told Chuck. And basically, I think, is it next that she ends up telling...
No, before. I have a Chuck and Angela moment. Angela's crying all this, and then she goes, can I give you a hug? And he goes, no, not at this time.
So stupid. It was so dumb.
It was so soap opera.
I literally wrote in my notes, why is everyone acting like Angela murdered their families?
Okay, but if I were D, are you kidding? Like D said, the one person that we shouldn't have told is Haley.
No, yeah, if I was aligned with Angela, I'd be annoyed. But if I
so
was
mad.
everybody else, I would be like, it's a game. Why are you, like...
No, but I'm trying to win this game.
No, I'm talking about everybody else.
I don't know.
Like, I'm talking about, like, Chuck and Haley and all them. Like, they're literally acting
yeah.
as if she murdered their family.
Facts.
They're like, I can't even look at you. Like, I'm so disappointed.
Right.
Like, it's a game.
So then I just told you guys how Haley said that she only wants to work with Angela and Dee moving forward. Well, Haley jumps in a diary room confessional and says that she only trusts Kamu and Chuck.
Correct.
Anyway, what were you going to say after that?
So then she goes and tells Kamu, Angela, goes to tell Kamu. Kamu's like, sorry.
Not mad.
He gave her a hug. He was like, thank you so much for telling me.
Yeah, he was really sweet about it.
He is the only one benefiting from this, like, from being on the wrong side of the vote flip.
Yes.
Because I think he is playing it smart. Like,
He really is.
I hate to say it, but he is really, like, killing it this episode. In terms of his gameplay. So basically, the veto players are chosen. Obviously, Lala, Haley, Chuck.
Well, also Kamu's reasoning, before you get into that, he says that I don't care about any of this because it shows that I was truthful this whole time when people were trying to say that I flipped the vote.
Yeah.
So good for him.
True.
People are revealing his cards in a good way.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, yes.
So yeah, the veto players are obviously Lala, Haley, Chuck, and Barrett.
Oh wait, I was gonna go into how Dee told Kamu. Because Dee talked to him after. And then it was veto.
Oh, I literally don't remember that.
Oh, okay, yeah, because I was also confused as to why they showed Angela telling Kamu first. I was like, I thought this whole point, like, Dee was trying to go down to talk to Kamu.
Yeah.
But anyway, so then after Angela talks to Kamu about it, Dee tells Kamu. And they have, like, a little bit of a different dynamic. Like, they are a little flirty with each other, even though, like, that's not the vibe. But anyway. So then they're in the gym talking about this. And she's like, the only reason why I lied to you and I didn't tell you and nobody did was because we thought you would run and tell Haley about it.
Oh, yeah.
Then he was like, oh, me about Haley. No, like, I'm trying to remove myself from them. Like, I really don't want to work with them, all this. Like, all the right things to say. Then she's like, you know what, just to build our trust even further, and I really wasn't planning on telling anyone this,
Yes.
I have to tell you that I have the power. And he's like, you have the power? No way. What is it? And she just tells him about the BB bribe, and it was all cool and fun. And honestly, I would have done the same thing.
Why did she do that?
And I would be beating myself up for it after also. Like, deep inside, like,
Why
I wish I
she
didn't tell
do
them.
that?
But, like, in the moment, you just want to.
I get it. It's kind of like when you're drunk and you were like oversharing, and then the next morning, because like you feel really comfortable in the moment, and then the next morning you're like,
Me.
no,
Yeah.
this person knows my whole life story. And so I think like she just wanted to like use something to like get close to him, and
Which
she's like,
makes sense.
I have the power, but like keep it and hold it.
I know. But sometimes it's too good that you just want to share it. But yeah, anyways, then Kambu just says to her that it's all good, I trust you, and I want to work with you moving forward.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
Wait, Loki, when is the veto? Because I have other notes first.
Well, the veto players were actually picked right before that.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, sure.
Okay, guys, we're still in our first 3 months of doing this, so like we're working on our kinks.
Loki, though, but for the rest of our list, it was really good.
It was really good. This is like honestly our best one yet.
Yeah.
And you would think we'd have a shared note.
Oh.
You would think.
No,
Would make
I
a
don't
lot
know if
more
that really
sense.
makes sense. I guess. Maybe.
So basically, yeah, the veto players are Lala, Haley, Chuck, Barrett.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck then gets to do a house guest choice. He picks Kamo. Big mistake.
Oh.
And then D is also picked.
Yes.
Okay, so there's this big blowout in the gym.
In the gym. It's because
all
Kamo
going
and D
down
were
in the
talking
gym.
first, and then people came in.
Yeah. So the gals gather in the gym, and it is Haley, D, Chuck, and
Devins?
No,
He gets in there eventually.
really. Anyways, they're talking about this big vote flip, and Haley tells D that Angela also exposed that D flipped to her. And D's like, it's literally not true. And it's like not really a big deal until they call in Yash and Angela. Because basically, the whole thing is that if it wasn't D, it was Yash.
Which, like, how did they get there?
I have no idea. They didn't show us getting there.
Yeah, no.
All of a sudden, it has to be D or Yash.
And I've been watching the live feeds, and I really don't know how they got there either.
I thought I missed something, and then I was like, whatever. Sure. It might be Yash.
Okay.
And so they were like, you know what? Let's get Angela and Yash.
And wait, Kamu's reasoning for that was hilarious. He goes, I know that Angela and Haley have tension. Angela will blow up, and guess what? Eyes off of me.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, he's so smart.
Facts. And so Haley's like, Angela, you told me that D flipped. The volcano has erupted. Mount Ange has erupted.
Just like that one in Italy that stopped a whole bunch of people. You know? Like, whoopee.
Yes. So basically, the volcano erupts, and Angela's like, I never said that, Haley. I never said that, Haley. And Haley's like, I asked you if it was D, and you said, trust your gut. And Angela goes, I never said that. That is a fucking lie. You're a fucking liar, Haley. Haley, you're a liar. And
Which, might I add, this is all bleeped out because it is Big Brother.
Of course.
However, Pluto TV posted the whole thing without bleeps.
Love
in case you want to watch.
that.
Yeah, on their Instagram. Go check it out.
It was everything. It was like, I've been waiting for this all season long.
Which, also waiting for this all season long, to put the cherry on top, outside of that door, Lala listening the whole time.
So then things get heated up, and Lala, as like kind of Angela's elder in the house counterpart,
Right.
enters the room and like he like removes Angela
Yeah, the
from the
50 plus
situation. Yeah, and she like gathers her and takes her out, and she's like sobbing into her arms. And yeah, so Angela basically blows up. And I think that everyone in the room, at least for like a sec, the gag was like, this is ruining Angela's game. Make it like the whole point was to get under Angela's skin and blow up her game. Like that's why Haley lied and said that she told her about D. That's why this all went down, is because they wanted to blow up Angela's game. I don't think that's what this did.
No.
To be honest, like at all.
I don't think so either.
I think we all know Angela. Like I think Angela blew up her game in her original season and then recovered very quickly. And I think that's kind of what this is too, and almost even quicker. Like nobody cares. Like that's Angela. She's gonna kind of blow up.
It is really frustrating for Devins and Dee though, especially Dee in this moment. So I don't know if they're going to, you know, hide more from her going forward or not include her on things. But then they kind of need her as a number, so it's like you're gonna have to like take your risks and
I think they're gonna probably play it similarly to how they have been playing, but just kind of keep some information from her to avoid situations like this.
Yeah.
Because it's also the type of thing where it's not even necessarily what Angela's doing. It's more so what people do to Angela.
Yeah.
Like, Angela isn't a bad player. She's not a bad person. But people are it's very easy for people to get under her skin and to make her blow up. And I think everybody knows that. So then they use these different tactics to get that result.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate.
Right.
But
also I have one thing to add, like as this fight is going on, the minute Angela raises her voice and starts using liar and throwing all those words out there, Kamu and Dee look at each other. What I wrote is smash. Like the two of them, like to be in that mode, smash. What? Do you disagree?
I am cracking up.
Like that's my dream. Like someone else is doing something, and we're just like, okay, glad it's not us. Like smash.
I was more so paying attention to Haley's devilish smirk.
She's probably eating
thinking
pizza.
that she won. And I'm like,
Yeah, I know.
You're going home. Anyways.
Well, she's content with it, so.
True. Then Haley and Lala kind of get into it in the kitchen because Lala's like, that should not have happened.
Yes.
And once again, Lala holding her own. Like, I'm obsessed with Mother. She's like, you do not have to do all that. Like, you took it too far. Like, I don't fuck with it. And Haley is like, I've just, like, had a hard week. And, like, this, like, basically just, like, bullshitting again. And they really start to get into it in the kitchen. And Haley's, like, thinking that she's, like, chewing her up. She's like, well, I'm going to exit this conversation because it did not have to get ugly. And Lala goes, oh, it did not have to get ugly. And I did not get ugly, so that must have been on your part. Like, chews her and spits her out every time. Like, I'm obsessed.
That's the Northern New Jersey to Upper East Side pipeline for you.
1,000% you'd know.
Yeah, I know.
Do you have anything to say about the challenge itself?
Yes!
Oh, okay, great.
I freaking love this challenge. I don't know if I would love to do it. No, I would. I so would. I'm not great with memory, but I do love this challenge because of how iconic it was from last season. And this is the comp where Keanu says to Ava, I believe you have a prompt. You know?
That means something to me.
Ah! Okay, regardless. This is that challenge. So as soon as I saw those light up boards on the ground, I said, Keanu, I believe you have a prompt. And I also said Squid Game Season 2. Or 1. Or both, actually, I think. So I love this one. Anyway, they're going through it. I love how the beginning, it's a random draw as to who goes first against each other, because there's only 2 at a time, and there's 6 people total, right? Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So what? It was... Who went first?
I don't remember. You know how I am with challenges. Like, it doesn't.
I want to say it was, it was Chuck and Kamu first. And Chuck even said in the confessional, he's like, I'm so mad that it's us because we should be working together and he could take me down and like all this, whatever. Anyway, so it's them. Kamu wins. Great. Perfect. Fine. Chuck out. Then it's Haley versus Latrice, which is like, okay. And Haley won, obviously. Then we have Barrett and Dee, which also sucks because they would have helped each other potentially, or at least Barrett thinks so. So it's like that random draw really did mess up the whole thing because like they didn't have anyone like, oh, if that person was and I win, then it's like we both have a chance to save me. Like it was all like everyone for themselves.
Yeah.
Which made it good for us, but still. And then final round, Barrett versus Kamu. Kamu does win. And yeah, so he has the power of veto, and his whole plan is that he's not going to use it. Just to prove to Lala and Taylor and all of them that he is working with them, and he's definitely removing himself from Haley and Chuck.
Here's what I like about Kamu's gameplay. He knows when to turn on people. And he knows who to turn on.
Yeah, because, like, Lyric thought she was that. But the way she was doing it was like, you're just not loyal to your friends.
Because the gag about Lyric is that, like, people can tell when you're only willing to flip when that's your only option.
Yeah.
Like, I think most people in Kamu's position would, like, do everything they can to save their allies and prove their loyalty.
Yeah, instead.
Whereas he's like, I'm done.
Never mind, bye-bye.
And so Lala and Kamu kind of conversate in the HOH room, and they're like, we need to have a plan, and they decide that, like, Devins is, like, the fake replacement, if anybody asks.
Mm-hmm.
Which, like, I didn't really know why that was, like, such a big deal.
Because, basically, the Kamu would explain to the crossovers and anyone else that, like, oh, like, it was going to be it was going to be Devins who went up, so I wanted to keep the knobs the same just to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah, no, I understand why they need a consistent story, for sure. And yeah, I guess he would make sense as, like, the main one. But yeah, so he basically tells Kamu tells Chuck and Haley, because they're kikiing, and they're like, so what are you gonna do? You know, which one of us are you taking off? And he's like, I don't really know what I'm doing with it yet. And then he tries to, like, soft launch it. He's like, honestly, like, if I didn't use it, like, you guys would probably be good anyway.
Yeah, you'd be safe.
No, they wouldn't be.
Yeah, but guess
In what world
it's the
would they
same
both be safe?
freaking situation as if they didn't use it. Like, why don't we just go there?
I was thinking the exact same thing. Which is so weird why that was even brought up.
I don't know.
But Haley starts crying again. She's like, it's always
so hard.
something. Like, every day I'm in a hard position. Like, it's always something. This is genuinely the first time she's been in a hard position.
I guess, but she wanted to be in that position 5 seconds ago.
And it's not even that hard. You have 2 chances to get off the block, and you're a strong competitor.
Yeah, like, figure it out.
Like, oh my god.
I don't know. I have one more note.
Me too.
What if it's the same thing?
Is your note for the American people?
Yes!
So there's a new alliance unlocked, and it's honestly, like, an alliance that has been solidified, just without being said for weeks. And it is the Big Four. It's the Big Four.
It is the core 4. Big 4.
Mallory. Melody.
Mm-hmm.
Drew. Which, first time Drew's name has been dropped this entire episode.
I was thinking that he only had one confessional.
Yeah, I know. He's not relevant in this episode. This episode, oh my god, don't be offended. And Barrett.
Yes.
I think everyone kind of assumed they were already working together.
Well, they all thought, like, oh no, it's just like duos. Like, people see us as a bunch of duos.
Yeah, which I think is kind of true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're like a new solidified alliance. It's called For American People.
It was called something else on the live feeds, but they had to change it for the show.
Why?
Like, bad word.
What was it called?
I don't say those things.
Well, can you, like, describe it to me?
Not really. I don't know how to describe it. Well, okay, take the F word.
Okay.
And add the A word.
Fuck ass?
Yeah.
They were the fuck asses? Wait, good alliance name. So stupid. Why would they be the fuck asses?
Yeah, well, I bet.
Also, you're on CBS. Obviously, they're gonna tell you to change it. Wait, so did they redo that entire conversation, or did the producers tell them in the moment you have to change it?
No. From what I remember on the live feeds, they had that as one of the options. They had the For the American People as another option, and they had like one more thing, and they were like leaning more towards the first one, but it wasn't really like solidified that was the name. They just kind of like went with whatever. And they were like, yeah, like America's cool, like whatever, we could do that, and like we are for the people, and like all this and whatever. Oh, and you got America's vote, like, pointing to Mallory.
Mm-hmm.
So then they, like, it seemed like they were going in that direction, but I heard from other people that, like, it had to be that one because of the show.
Probably. I mean, how are they even going to make a graphic for it?
How are we going to make a graphic for it?
True.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah, that's really all I got.
Oh, I got more.
Good, because I am hoping you have like a live feed or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. That's what I was hoping for.
Only because it relates to the FAP.
The FAP?
The FAP, yeah.
What does that mean? Oh, for American people. Or fuck ass people.
Okay. Basically, they're blown up by now.
What? Why? No.
Yeah. Well,
they're blown up.
Yes.
Why?
Okay, so they themselves are fine with each other, but they blew up the alliance because they decided they were gonna tell the icons about them trying to get rid of the icons. They told them about the FAP.
This is really hurting my brain. So the fuck asses told Angela, Dee, and Devins that the fuck asses want to get rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
And they're like, yeah, but we're not like that anymore. It was just it was just a phase, and we just want to let you know.
Why would they do that?
I don't know, but now everyone is sus of them. Like all the icons
this is
are.
Drew's idea, to be honest.
To tell them.
Yeah.
It was Drew and Barrett. I'm pretty sure.
It would be.
It would be the boys.
They're both so stupid sometimes.
Yeah. Anyway, so then they went with it. So scared. After what happened the other time.
We need to start locking this door.
Well, I've tried. I don't know if that works. I don't know. Anyway, okay. Yeah, so they ended up telling them, and then I posted a clip of this online, but Mallory runs to the bathroom. Angela is changing her clothes. Dee is there on like the little couch ledge thing that they have in there, which is like kind of cool and fun. I want to lay on it one day. Anyway, and they bring Mallory in and they're like, hey, we know you guys were trying to blow us up. Totally fine, we get it. We understand that we have a big target on our back, all this, whatever. But we really like you, we really trust you, and we would love to work with you. And do you want to form an alliance where all of us are safe next week if one of us is the HOH? Like, meaning them, Devins, Drew, Barrett, Mallory, I think Melody, although I don't know if they said it, but definitely Mallory, because Mallory was the one in the room. And they're like, yeah, if any of us are HOH, we're all safe. And Mallory's like, yeah, totally. I don't think Mallory believes in this, but they didn't really show the aftermath of what she thought, so I don't know.
Maybe we'll see in the episode.
Yeah, totally. But yeah, that was very interesting. And yeah.
Tea.
And then Duality is really heating up. Like, they've gotten to the point where I'm like, did he just kiss her? But, like, not, like, on the neck or, like, something like that. And, like, he'll, like, pull her in and, you know, get close to her. However, Mr. Aaron at home, oh my gosh. Which, there's so many things wrong with this whole thing. So, Melody and Aaron have been on and off situationship for, like, 4 or 5 years outside of the house before going into this game. She is on the phone with her mom a lot of the times and pretends, like, obviously for pretend because they don't have access to the outside world, but they have, like, this little, like, landline phone type thing, and she'll use it and pretend that she's on the phone with her mom and make conversation and all this, and, like, I've watched most of them, so, like, I see how she does it. She did it with Aaron. She's like, hey, yeah, I just miss you so much, like, da-da-da, like, thinking about you, whatever, okay, Aaron, bye, like, I'm like, Aaron, okay, so she is really thinking about him, and she is, like, feeling guilty, I guess, I don't know.
Interesting.
But yeah, so, like, I don't know, like, people are not loving how far she's getting with Drew when Aaron's at home, but then other people are like, she doesn't owe it to Aaron, they were in a situationship, like, that's ridiculous. But Aaron decided to take it to the media and unfollow her and delete all photos with her and all this, and then people are making fun of him because it's like, you're not even famous.
Yeah, that's actually hysterical.
Yeah.
Like, she's not even famous.
They're both not.
So he's definitely not famous.
Right.
Yeah, drama, you're in a situationship.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hello.
I kind of hate it for Drew, though. Like, I feel bad. Like, I feel like he's going to get out of there, find out, and be like, oh. People are comparing her to Vince. But then with Vince, he was in a 7-year-long real relationship, so it is worse.
Also, I don't think anybody, like, I don't think anyone should feel any sort of way about this situation.
I'd be a little upset.
if you're Drew.
Yeah.
Why? Because she talked to someone before? Like, what is there to be upset about?
It seems like they were on and off dating, but because it's on and off, they're calling it a situationship.
Well, when you get shipped off to a house for 3 months, I'm pretty sure it's probably off now.
Totally. I will say.
Like, it's not like she's, like, cheating.
Like, I think it's something that I would think about for a minute and be like, oh my god, like, is everything in line? And then I'd be like, wait, no, we're fine.
And also, what is she supposed to tell Drew? Like, hey, I have an ex. Like, duh.
Yeah, but they should have the conversation about, like, oh, like, so your ex, like, how long ago was your last relationship? And then she'll be like, actually, it's still kind of going, but, like, I totally ended it before this.
But I don't even think they've gotten to the point of, like, considering themselves anything yet. So, like, why would that come up?
I think they have.
Well, I feel like we would see it on the live feeds, no?
Yeah, we have. Not them talking about relationship stuff, but them acting like it and trying to get to know each other more and all this.
I just don't think it's gone to a point yet where she would need to tell him anything about that, to be honest.
Okay.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, I guess people are looking for clout anywhere they can get it.
Yeah. Aaron. Yeah, I feel like there's so many things happening on live feeds. I don't know. But I posted a lot of them, and then I have some in my draft, so.
Great.
They'll be up there on Real For That Pod's Instagram.
Yeah, my last thing is to give the biggest shout out to the best co-host in the world for holding on the fort for an entire week and growing our Instagram account by like literally over like 400 or 500 followers and for just like killing it.
Thank you. I'd also like to shout out Mia for joining us for an episode.
Yes! So fun.
Yeah.
And we'll have another special guest on tomorrow's episode.
Oh, was that a fish?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Cool.
That's all from us.
Well, thanks for not backdooring us.
Yes, I'm so happy to be back. Go watch all of our live feed clips because our live feeder, Miss Stephanie Lane, has been uploading all of the clips that you need to see.
And they're popping off. They're going viral.
Popping off. And go like comment on them. Our Instagram and Threads is Row For That Podcast. Our TikTok is Row For That Pod.
Mm-hmm.
See ya.
Bye.